I'm just here to show people how to set up their VRM file for the Aurora. It's not going to be an amazing tutorial because I don't really do these, but I couldn't really find any good videos explaining how they got it to work other than piecing kind of bits together. So I guess we'll just get straight to the point. So what I did was I opened up my companion app and went to one of my already projects. I already have it open since Unity. Likes to take forever. But what you want to do is, so if you have an avatar that's already decorated and stuff, like has your textures and other assets that you already want, or really that's about it. What you want to do is you want to grab the avatar from the hierarchy and drag it into the assets folder here. And you'll have this option pop up that says create variant. So you want to do that. So once it might take a few minutes or so. It just really depends on how your Unity is. So once it's done, you want to right click and then go to export package. Obviously this has everything I need, or even I want. So you're going to hit export. Make sure you save it where you can find it. Or make sure you name it and save it where you can find it, to be exact, sorry. So we're just gonna call it Good Wolf. And then we're gonna save it where I can nab it here in a second. This might take a minute or two, just normally Unity likes to be slow. Alright, so this never goes quick when you need it to go quick. I'll probably just fast forward this so it's not taking forever for everyone else. Alright, so once you have it in a place where you can find it, you can exit out of here and you can close your companion app. Next, what you need is make sure you have Unity Hub. So, you need a specific version to run the VRM. I already made one earlier just because I wanted to test it before I did this. So you want to hit new project and make sure it's 3D. But also you need to make sure it's a specific Unity version. So you need Unity 2019.4.31 F1. It needs to be this version or it will not work. So once you've got it there, what you want to do is type in VRM test 4. I've done a lot of these today. Of at least trying to get this to work. So once you have that, then you want to create your project. Alright, so next what you need is you need 2 sets of programs, which I will have them linked down below, hopefully, if I do this correctly. But the ones I'm using is this version, and I'm also using this so I can have my Pyomi textures. So I already have that installed, so what I want to do is I want to go to my folders, and then you want to make sure you drag in your UniVRM version first. Import. I'm gonna try and cut this video down so it's not completely long. So you should have this little option that pops up, so you just want to accept all. Again, more loading. Alright, sweet. So after that you can close that little window, and then we want to do, if you want to keep your textures the same, personally I would drag it in if you are exporting it with Pyomi, because after that it just kind of turns all pink and it can be a pain to switch over. So next you want to drag in your VSeeFace SDK, sorry. Hit import. This takes a little minute just to pop this in. Alright, so after you've imported those 2 programs, next you want to drag in your prefab that you exported. So make sure you save that somewhere where you can grab it. Well, since I already did one with that, I'll use the good... No, I'll use the cyber version since I exported that one earlier. But it goes the same for any of them. So just make sure everything's in there. It should be good. Hit export. Again, this will take a few minutes, just depends on Unity. This takes a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to edit this. Alright, so once after that everything's imported, you'll see your prefab that you imported here earlier, which will be sitting down at the bottom. So then what you want to do is you want to drag this into the hierarchy. As you see, there is scripts missing. What you want to do is just come over here and remove components, because you're not going to use them anyway. Okay, so then so then you want to look for your avatar and just basically get rid of things you don't really need. So check out for other scripts and stuff that you don't need. So I'm gonna go through here. This part is a little pain, but as you can see, you'll find like scripts and stuff. You just have to go in and remove. there's nothing in here. You need to be careful as some of these can be hiding. I don't think it really does too much, but I guess it's just best to check through it and make sure everything's removed. So like all these. I'm not sure if there's a quicker way to do this. It can be a real pain in the butt. Especially depending on the model you use, I guess. Just double checking. Thigh, I think, was it? And it was thigh. I think, because it doesn't have a fluffy tail, so I think I should be good now. Also, if you do have colliders, you might want to remove those. At least that's what I did for mine, but I'll do that anyway because you're not going to use them since you're using it for VRM. So at least what I'll do is I'll show you what I did. All I did was unpack prefab, go through anything. I don't really think it'll make a difference, but I'm just going to get rid of some things. These are all fine. Don't really need you. Don't need these. Oh, missing scripts. Make sure you get rid of those. Alright, well at least that's the ones I can find. I don't think it really matters if you don't, so we're just going to continue with this. So after you have removed some of the stuff, or deleted the clothing that you don't need, but if there is blend shapes you want to remove, now like is the best time to get rid of those. So for instance, I'm just going to remove the piercings. I'll get rid of the hologram too. Don't really need to worry about the rest of the body because I'm just kind of only doing the face up. And then I guess I can... I'll get rid of the cyber horns too. Make sure I get rid of all earrings that I don't need. I don't think these will work. Again, I haven't really did the cyber one, so this is my first time doing this one. I only did the casual version, just because I prefer using the casual version. Okay, so I'm gonna just make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that's what I want. I think I'm happy with what that is. So next what you want to do is you want to go to your VRM here, and then you want to export it. If something like this pops up, just kind of go over here and you can just drag it in. So far, the only areas I've got it's asking for is these, so it's like everything's good. So, title, guess we can name it Cyber Wolf version 1. Oh, got that the wrong one. Oops. I'll just say Foxipaw and B1 since this is my first version. Make sure everything's good. Alright, so once you're happy for what you want to name it, I'm not gonna bother with the photo. So then after that, you want to hit export. Again, make sure you save it where you can find it. For now, I'm just gonna save it on my desktop. Variant 1. So it should double check, make sure it exported. Actually, I might freeze a little second, so give it a second. There we go. There, that is the sound I want to hear, I think. PC is going to be a little slow here. It's just gonna take a little second. Okay. Well, sorry, I accidentally... I've been recording before. There it is. Big bird moment. Alright, so after it took its time of exporting, what you want to do is create another folder for your VRM. And name it what you want. I'll just gonna call it Cyber Popper, I guess. Cyber Popper. Okay. Alright, so once you have exported that one that we already exported, that you did, what you want to do is you want to find it wherever it is you put it in your folders or whatever. I just kind of dragged it in here. So what you want to do is drag your folder, drag it into your folder, sorry. This is going to take a few minutes. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Bum, bum, bum. You just gotta let it do its thing. Alright. So, once it did its thing, what you want to do is hide this one that you already did. And you'll see now that the folder that you made, I'm kind of in the way, but as you can see all your stuff in here. So, what you want to do now is, you'll have a new variant here. You want to drag this guy into your hierarchy. Bear in mind, make sure your other one's hidden, because it'd be like to be weird. And you can see here my textures are a little darker than they should be. To fix that, what you want to do is just kind of go look for your materials real quick. So obviously I have them set as standard, but again I imported Pyomi, so I'm just gonna go back and use Pyomi. Go for here, Pyomi again. You're gonna have this error pop up. I've not had any issues with it. It should be Gucci. Oh, wrong one. Pyomi. And go to body. Again, you'll wanna go through all your clothing pieces and stuff to redo all these. Forgot to hide that hair, but it should be fine. I think there's a faster way to do this. I might be wrong. Give me a second where my brain decides to not work. So, I'll select all these. No, it's not going to let me do that. I was hoping. Alright, so go in here, Pyomi, Pro, Bodysuit. Again, you can use like the textures that comes with it, but I kind of only know how to do it this way. Pro, let me go into harness. Well, I'm not really doing the bottom half, so I'm just gonna kind of leave that as is. Make sure at least make sure these ones are on the upper area are selected. Okay. Alright. So you'll see now that you should have this, oh, if it will let me drag it down, but now you should have this option here. So all the stuff that you named it, and your, all the good stuff now, let's just say. You shouldn't have any missing scripts or whatnot here. sure I'm making sure I am reading my little thing here at the side because I had to type this up. I don't really make these, so bear with me. I am sorry. I can't remember if I hid the hair when I did before I export this. If you've done this far and you have messed up, you can hide this and redo, like, export it again and hide the hair. But for now, I'm just gonna continue just to kind of give you the rundown with it. So after you've done that, what you want to do now is you want to go here, and you want to add your bones. So how I have like floppy hair and stuff. So you want to go to here, and then you want to type in the number of bones. I don't really know how many I'm dragging in, so for the safe number, I'm gonna type in 20, and you'll have all this pop up. So now I want to look for the stuff that I want to drag in. So I am going to start with the chest. So obviously I would like to be able to use for my boobs to jiggle. So you just want to drag and drop. Go to neck. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. It's just if you want things to move, you just kind of have to drag them in. We'll go to head. If you do end up missing that, you just have to go scroll down here and click on this, and it'll bring it back. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, cheek floofs. So I want my cheek floof to move. I'm gonna drag these in. Right cheek side, stuff like that to move. Like my ears to move. And then I've got to find the hair, because we want to be able to move our hair to at least move. Gotta figure out which one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. I believe this is bangs. Oh, it is bangs. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to go back down here, go back to the bangs, and then I'm going to drag in the bangs because I want that to move. Oops. So I just realized that I accidentally pulled in the same bond, so I'm going to go back real quick, and I'm going to delete them out of there because you don't need that, because it's just going to make it go weird. So you only technically need the one then. I guess that's for the front. Huh, okay. Again, this is just a rough video on how to get it to go. Again, if you want to hide any of these other hairs, you'll just have to kind of repeat the first steps and like hide them from in here before you export it. Alright, so after you have done, you dragged in the bones and stuff, before I forget, I have mine set for them to kind of be a little bit smoother. You want to change the setting here, so what I have it set to is 0.33, and that seems to wiggle quite nice for me, at least. So after you have done that, you can click back on your avatar, and then you want to go use this side, scroll down until you find blend shapes, and you want to set up your blend shapes. So if you've done it correctly, you should have your avatar sitting here, and what you want to do, so neutral. So what you want to do now is you want to set up your expressions. So for I'm just gonna go to here. I'm gonna hit I gonna go to that one works for me. Go to U. I am completely blind when it comes to reading this. Use that E. You just want to line it up with E. O. Then after that you want to set it for blank. Blank should just be here. Blank. This is a fun part. What I did for mine is I just kind of, you can like mix and match these, but I just kind of scrolled down and I got, if I can find it, it's in here, Simmer. It's for joy, so I'm gonna look for, see if there's any expressions I want. I'll do smile. And I'll do, I can't believe I scrolled past that like 3 times, I think. I'll do like a slow, happy. Do like a happy blink. Pull it like halfway. Angry. Again, you're just kind of setting these up. Personally, you can do it the way you want to do it. This is just me showing. If I can find angry. Oh yeah. For some weird reason, the piercing selects come free, so I wouldn't drag it all the way. I drag it just enough where it looks, you look angry and you can, so it doesn't come through. Sorrow. Sad. I'm looking for sad. There's sad. Some of them you can drag all the way up. I don't know why it does that. I think the piercings or the blend shapes just like to be kind of weird, I guess. So we're looking for fun. Again, it's whatever you want it to be. So what do I want? I think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for an O because it's whatever really. Alright. So now you want to do the eyes. Hit that part, so looking up, and then we're doing. Make sure I didn't go by it because I got a habit of doing that. And I'll look for a look up. Oh no, that's straight. Oops. So that's right, and then we want left, look up. So you should have both of these for looking up, as well as like that little blend shape. They just kind of, so it doesn't look weird, I guess. I want to do this. So you want to do this for these ones too. So you want to look for look down, looking down. Down, look down. Look left. I think there was one for looking left, no. So it's down at the bottom. Oh, let's look at, oops. Oh, it was that one. Sorry, my bad. I kept trying. Oops. I'd help if I actually grab the right ones. Again, do this for right. Oops. Keep doing the same thing that I kept doing. And you want to change it for blinks. This is what you only have to do one at a time. Oh, there it is. I think it was blink left was my first one. Double check that real quick. Yep, blink left. And then blink right. Here we go. So that should be fat now. So obviously I did put 20, but I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did use 20. How many did I use? I only used the breast, cheeks, ears. 6, 7, 8, 9. I only used 9, so I'm just gonna change that out to 9. It won't do anything if you do that. So. Alright, so after that, you should have all your stuff ready. So what you want to do now is you want to go up here. Oh, don't want to right click, sorry. You want to click on this and then go to this one, and then you want to export. And you'll have all your information if you want to rename it and stuff like that. So then once you have that, you want to hit export. Oh, wait, I think I clicked the wrong one. Give me a second. Alright, sorry, I did do that wrong. So what you want to do is click this, click on your avatar, and then click the 60. And then hit export avatar bundle. Cyberwolf, and then that's Cyberwolf VRM. Set that on my desktop. It should take a few minutos. Alright. This takes a little minute. And then after that you should have your export complete. So what I want to do now is just kind of want to make sure it works, I guess. So I've been using this program just so I can see if it can work. So I'm going to go back to avatar selection, add avatar. We're going to go to my desktop. And we're going to click on your VRM. And that seems to work, so hopefully this tutorial will help. Sorry it's not amazing, but it's just kind of the rundown on how to do it. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good time. Goodbye.